Noblest of noble ones, what a spectacular pleasure to have you here today. Do I wear armor? Do I wear armor under my normal clothing, my regular clothing when I go out to buy pasta? Well, here's the thing. A while ago, I made a video called Knife Fight Be Aware of Lies. A while ago. That does not sound professional at all. When did I make that video? Let me see.
346 minutes later.
On the 12th of December 2016 at 3:09 PM, 15 seconds in, I published the video Knife Fight Be Aware of Lies, which I believe is still pretty solid video. And on this video I was talking about, self-defense and crime-related situations with knives, and I also mentioned the fact that usually when I go out, I tend to wear armor under my regular clothing. Now, since that moment, the amount of people sending me private messages and commenting, asking, Metatron, do you actually, but does he actually? So, he actually wears the armor? No, once. Come on, you know me. Of course I do! Not only am I nuts enough to wear armor under my regular clothing pretty much every day whenever I leave my home. Well, lately I haven't been leaving my home very much because of pandemics and whatnot, but when I do, I tend to wear armor, yes, but I've got several different possible patterns. I've got extreme light setup, medium setup, heavy setup. I've got quite a few, so I'm going to show you everything today. Also, why do I do it? Well, boring, I'll get to the why later on in the video. Let's see what I wear. Every single piece of armor that I've ever owned, I have worn at least once under my regular clothing while going out. So, everything. Roman segmentata, done it. Brigandine, done. Samurai armor, full samurai armor, done. The one kind of armor that I used to wear a lot, more commonly when I was going out, was a mail shirt. It was a mail shirt that I would wear underneath my regular, whatever. What is this? Felpa, come cazzo si dice fel? Hoodie. Yeah, under a hoodie. But then again, I changed that. So now, in our day and age, I tend to wear a Japanese steel hexagon vest. The sort of under armor that samurai could wear, and they could also wear underneath their full plate armor. But sometimes merchants, such as, traveling merchants in feudal Japan, would wear underneath their regular clothing for personal protection. So it is that sort of armor that is also intended for that kind of use. Also, people could ask, why don't you wear a stab-proof vest? Why don't you wear modern bulletproof vest? And the reason is that in Italy I'm not allowed to. But the moment I step foot in America, I do. But I already know what people are gonna say. They're gonna say, but you're wearing that. But on the thumbnail you show that you were wearing your actual medieval breastplate, so that's a false advertisement. Metatron, what are you doing? Blah 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 blah. Clickbait, that's clickbaity content. You're a horrible person. I hope you've done it. Okay, I'm gonna wear my medieval breastplate right now. Let's go out. So as I was saying, I'm wearing armor. Let's walk. And we just turned off the light here. Great. So I'm wearing my titanium breastplate over my 15th century arming doublet. And I've got to say that it's great. I don't think you can really tell. Can you tell that I've got armor on me?
No, I can't tell, man.
I don't think you can tell. And feels good, it fits well, and it's great. And I feel protected. I've got these, I've got my armored shoes. I'm almost in full armor. So let's go to the supermarket in titanium armor. Mozzarella ovunque. So I'm at the supermarket now and buying the pumpkins, and it's kind of funny because I pointed at the pumpkin, it was really rotten, and the guy was like, oh no, I can't sell you that. I'm like, no mate, I don't need to cook it, I need to smash it, it's good. So now they're like collecting all the rotten pumpkins for me. It's kind of an interesting scenario. Okay, that was lovely. Right, so I hope you enjoyed the video so far. I've still got a lot of things to say, and also I'd like to tell you why I do that. But before doing that, I'd like to mention the sponsor that made this video possible, namely, well, you know them, Viking Jewelry. Now, I know you probably have noticed by now that basically on every single video I make, I always wear my couple of rings, and they were both made by Viking Jewelry. And the reason why I've been wearing them for like the last, I don't know, year, but probably longer than that. And the reason is because I really, truly love them. And I've got two different rings. So one is made of bronze, which is this one here, and it's the ring that they sent me probably like a couple of years ago to make a sponsored video. And then I liked the design so much that since I noticed that they also make it in silver, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna buy the silver one, the exact same pattern but made of silver, that they sell with my own money, which, speaks a huge amount about what my opinion is on Viking Jewelry. I honestly think that the rings look great, and I like wearing them on really everything. I wear them with my medieval clothing, I wear them with my regular clothing, and they have become part of my outfit. So this is why I thought that this was a great video to show you these, because I do sincerely wear them every day as I put on my armor, put on my jacket, wear the rings and go out if I need to go get my coffee or if I need to stock up on pasta. Now, if you always wanted to get something from the Viking Jewelry shop, well, now is the time, because they are having a special offer. It is a special offer for Valentine's Day only, with the products in stock. Definitely check out their first line collection, which has products for both man and woman. It could be a great opportunity to also get a special Valentine gift for your girlfriend or boyfriend. And as always, use my code META30 for a special 30% discount on all first line items, which will be valid for the next 48 hours after the release of this video, or use META20 for a 20% discount on the entire shop for the next 10 days. You will find links in the description below. Happy shopping! So I've got a few possible versions, but as I say, occasionally I do feel to armor up my arms as well, and for this specific task I tend to use my samurai kote, which are made of steel. One of the main things that I do tend to wear is this hexagonal steel vest from Iron Mountain Armory that I do wear. It's quite light and provides pretty good protection. And as you can see, once I've got my jumper on, once I've got my jacket on, can't really see them. Given you can see that I'm wearing a vest underneath my jacket, but that's actually quite easy to tuck in, not a problem. I tend to also armor my feet. So the shoes that you see here, half of the shoe is actually steel. And this is the sort of shoes used usually by bricklayers, construction workers, and people that work in relatively dangerous environments. They're very nice, they're comfortable, and they are great if you have got an accident. You smash your feet against concrete, you're still gonna be okay. Someone who is drunk and just drives over your feet while you're just chatting, you're talking to someone you don't notice, your feet are gonna be okay. And again, if push comes to shove, a nice kick to the shin of someone who doesn't know you're wearing them might change the situation. Also, I tend to wear gloves that have got reinforced hard plastic knuckles and have a certain degree of cut resistance. And when I really feel like it, I sometimes wear my late Roman brass demi-greaves, which are very nice when you wear underneath pretty large trousers, but if you tend to wear skinny trousers, then maybe that day you should skip them. Right, okay, we established that I do tend to wear armor under my clothing. It kind of depends what I wear, on how I feel that day, but why do I do it? Why bother wearing armor? There are three reasons. Reason number one, I do it as a form of personal training. I like the idea of getting used to wearing armor, so that when I have to put on armor for an extended period of time, which does happen for the creation of my videos, I'm already used to it. I don't have to train for it, because for me, every day I always wear armor. I don't wear it all day like I did for my experiment test video that I made a while ago, 14 days in armor, 24 hours a day. I've done that, but usually in my general everyday situation, I always have some degree of armor on me, because I want my body to be used to that idea. Also because, as you know, I'm absolutely fascinated by warriors of, for example, the Romans, and they did wear armor every day on a daily basis, and I do want to, in a way, have that, at least a little bit of that sort of training. Reason number two is because I simply like it. It makes me feel good. I love armor to bits. I guess you know that by now. So I like it. I just like doing it. I like putting it on and have an excuse to put it on. I'm like, oh, I'm going out, okay, let's put on a breastplate, let's put on a vest, let's put on something, and then put my jacket on and just go. I just like the extra weight that I feel, and I just like doing it. And so I think that already on its own is a good reason, it's a good enough reason to keep on doing it. But the third reason is personal protection. So I believe in being prepared. It's just my own personal belief. I know some people will say that I'm paranoid. Well, I'll take paranoid over dead every day, all day. You see, maybe I will never need it. Maybe nothing will ever happen. But if something does happen, I want to be prepared. So the general idea is, let's say that I just get mugged in the middle of the street, which can happen, and if I got money, I'll just give money. I'm not going to risk my life over money. But if someone just decides he has enough with me and just wants to stab me to death because he's, I don't know, under some substance or the effect of some substance and whatnot, well, if that happens, of course, as I said on that video, I would advocate just going away, running away if possible. But sometimes that's not possible, and other times, although it is possible, you might still get a couple of stabs before you can, push him away and run. In which case, I think armor will give you an edge. It will increase your chances for survival, which is why I like wearing it. Since I enjoy doing it, I'm like, you know what, I might even as well get the side effect of just personal protection in case push comes to shove. So there you have it. That answers your question. The moment I will get my full plate armor, I'll also wear my full plate armor one day. The moment I will move to America, I will start looking into actual stab-proof, spike-proof, bulletproof vests and all that good stuff. Anyways, I hope that this satisfied your curiosity, and I will see you again on Wednesday for my next video. And also, don't forget to check out Viking Jewelry and the links I left in the description below. Stay safe, thank you so much for watching, and remember, the Metatron has spread his wings. Goodbye.